There's no such thing as free money in sports betting, but the top 10 bets, according to data from the winningest sportsbooks around the world, are hopefully about as close as we can get. Yesterday, we racked up another unit and a half. We're up 8.5 on the week. Let's go for 10. Let's keep it going today with your top 10 bets for today, Friday, April 12th, 2024. And as always, when it can, it starts off with the man, the thumbnail, Joel Embiid. Let's take over 1.5 made threes for him. According to the winningest sportsbooks around the world, that is a 44% probability. That's a big number you see here. That probability allows you to properly price bets at legal U.S. sportsbook, and that is the best thing you do for yourself to keep yourself profitable over time. But a 44% probability here, plus 140 odds, give this one a 5.6 probability score for Joel Embiid over 1.5 made threes. Kelly Olynyk under 4.5 assists, a 58% probability according to those winningest sportsbooks around the world. Best bet is at minus 119 odds. So it'll give you a 6 probability score for Kelly Olynyk under 4.5 assists. Max Strus back in the mix here. Rumors of Donovan Mitchell leaving Cleveland coming up bright and early here. So not a great sign for Cleveland right now. But Max Strus doesn't matter for his bet today. We'll take Max Strus under 3.5 assists. 52% probability that he goes under 3.5 assists according to the winningest sportsbooks around the world. Best bet is at plus 105 odds. That gives you a 6 probability score. And again, as I always point out in every video, this is the most important thing you can ever learn in betting. 52% probability plus 105 odds. It's like the sportsbook paying you a little bit more than 5% VIG because of the fact normally a 50-50 bet, a coin toss bet, priced at about minus 110, giving the sportsbook 10% of the VIG for themselves. So something to keep in mind there. Max Strus, this one here, just a profitable bet inherently. And anytime that 50-50 bet comes up at plus money, you should be taking it. Got the Joel Embiid one already. I don't think we want a long shot Jazz money line, do we? Jazz is kind of in tank mode right now. We will take Devin Booker under 6.5 assists, though. 48% probability of Devin Booker going under. Best bet is at plus 120 odds. Gives us a 5.4 probability score for Devin Booker under 6.5 assists. De'Aaron Fox, same game, over 28.5 points. 54% probability, once again, according to those winningest sportsbooks around the world. The best bet, those at minus 106 odds, gives you a 4.9 probability score for De'Aaron Fox for 28.5. And of course, I don't talk about this enough here, but if you are signing up for Probably, whether it be through that promo code FIRST at probably.com/subscribe or the 7-day free trial in the App Store that I will leave in the pinned comments once again. The main thing you want to do for yourself at Probably, got to be giving yourself a Probably score above 4. Just look at that profitability number, Probably score above 4. Anything else you want to do is up to you. If you want to sort the probability here, you only want to take bets that are coin toss or better, you can do that. I'd recommend keeping it at 0. I'd recommend if you really just want to get to the heart of it, 40% or better, but that is the power that Probably gives you that doesn't exist on other apps. Something to keep in mind. So keep it rolling here. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, SGA, under 6.5 rebounds. A 63% shot that he goes under today. Best bet is at minus 150 odds. It'll give you a 4.3 probability score for SGA, under 6.5 rebounds. Scoot Henderson's been crushing lately. He just needs the ball in his hands really more than anything, but assisting like a demon. I actually love this bet for the basketball part of it, as well as just what, frankly, the markets are giving us. But it's always trust the market data. But when you combine it with your basketball knowledge or things that you're seeing, observing, Scoot Henderson's assist rate's been bananas lately. So Scoot Henderson over 9.5 assists, 44% probability here, plus 146 odds, gives us an 8 probability score for Scoot Henderson over 9.5 assists. Jared Allen, under 31.5 PRAs, a 57% probability of him going under today, according to the winningest sportsbooks around the world. Best bet is at minus 120 odds, gives us a 4.7 probability score for Jared Allen, under 31.5 PRAs. I'm not going to rope you into Pistons money line, but again, I do have to point out that the underlying API, 12 to 20% ROI per sport, that includes every bet. So it does include bets like this one that I don't want to take. You probably don't want to take. Just something to keep in mind there because these bets do hit a little bit more than you might realize. Not adding it to the card, but I am going to point that out. Celtics -7, a 54% probability of the Celtics -7 today against the Hornets. Best bet is at minus 105 odds. That gives you a 4.6 probability score for Celtics -7 today against the Hornets. What else do we got here? Get out of here, Jazz money line. We got no use for you here. Chet Holmgren, under 8.5 rebounds, a 55% probability of him going under 8.5 rebounds, according to those winningest sportsbooks around the world. Best bet is at minus 110 odds. That gives us a 5.6 probability score. Of course, that probability score, if you haven't caught on yet, a basic EV calculation, a basic ROI calculation, saying if this bet were played infinitely, that's how much more money the bet would win you than it would lose you. That's what a winning betting process looks like, whether it be our data, OddsJam, who we partner with, OddsShopper. We think our probability formula is the best, but using market data to price bets, the main thing you do for yourself, and finding the EV off of that is what this looks like. Win rate times your win amount minus loss rate times your loss amount. That's how the math goes. Wendell Carter Jr. under 7.5 rebounds. Oh, here we go. 50% probability plus 110 odds gives the 5.7 probability score. I think we're well over 10. Let's see if we can find one more. Got Scoot already. Good old Scoot. We got Joel. There's not a high probability score. Oh, Hawks money line. No, Hawks money line also. Jeez. It's talking home run bet long shots, some of these money lines today. I really thought we could get one more in here. The 4+ probability score. Now I committed to it, so I'm going to have to drop the probability score and give us one more. Devin Booker. We already got you, buddy. Get your ass out of here. Just watch me keep scrolling through repeats. All right, let's go down. All right, last bet here. Lucky final bet. I don't know what number it is. Domantas Sabonis under 40.5 PRAs. This one actually a pretty good one to put in your prize picks in the underdog because that's a 54% probability. 55% would be the goal there because basically per leg in a pick 'em on underdog or prize picks, the implied probability on a 5-legger, 54.9%. That's the best implied probability you're going to get. So something to keep in mind there if you're browsing probably, even if it has a negative probability score, as long as it has a 55% probability, basically, that's a good bet to add to your card. Anyway, Domantas Sabonis under 40.5 PRAs, 54% probability of going under according to the winningest sportsbooks around the world. Best bet is at minus 110 odds, and I'll give you a 3.1 probability score. Of course, there are bets being updated all day long. You can see the times here that they're being updated at the bottom of the screen. That's what we're doing all day at Probably. When there are stale bets, we pull them out of our databases. When there are new bets that get automatically added in, it's a mathematical process that runs the background throughout the day. So if you check in this video, at least closer to lock in the middle of the afternoon, try to get yourself those windows of time every day at the same time that you can hit to get yourself the best bets. That's what the process looks like for you. But in general, just be assured if you're taking a probability score over 2, you have that underlying 12 to 20% ROI to fall back on. That doesn't mean that individual bet's going to hit, but it does mean that over the course of time, you'll start to materialize that value. And that's the goal for us at Probably. Betting the way that smart bettors do, betting the way that winning bettors do. So we try to automate for you and make simple. So check it out for yourself. Probably.com/subscribe. Promo code FIRST on there gets half off your first month or your first year. And the pinned comments, the App Store link. Go check that out too. 7-day free trial in the App Store. But choose your weapon there. Both will change your life in the world of betting. It's the same product. Just one saves you more money and saves us more money. And the other one, you get a free trial. So either way, though, we're here for you. We're building this app to make winning bettors out there, to make betting at least more fair, the checks and balances against sportsbooks greed. So that's the goal here for Probably every day. Follow me at Chris Spags. Follow us at Probably app. For the love of God, hit that like button, that subscribe button. We got to build this YouTube channel up, and I'm not good enough at promoting that and an app that I need to sell at the same time. So help a brother out. Hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll be back on Monday with more. So enjoy your weekends, guys. And of course, good luck.